Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are at Pike Place again today, and we're going to do a little bit of a different video. We are going to do our top 10 things that we enjoy at Pike Place Market. This is my wife Julie, and we're going to kind of go back and forth. So, are you excited to be here, babe? Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into it. At number 10, we have the Daily Dozen Donut Company. Quick little bite to eat to start the day to get that extra boost to energy. Great sized donuts, get to watch them make them right in front of you, and they always have quite the line. This day wasn't too bad. We were able to get in there pretty quick, but just expect to have a little bit of a wait, especially if you're earlier on in the day. But well worth it, and a go-to for us with maple donuts or bacon maple donuts as well.
They have a little maple one.
Do you want maple?
Yeah, I want maple and the powder, and I have to go for more.
At number 9, we have finding unique shops at Pike Place Market. The reason we put this in here is there's no way you're going to see every shop when you come to this Pike Place Market, and so getting to explore and find those unique things is always cool. For this example, we found this stuffed animal store where everything were donuts, but they were stuffed animal donuts. Here we have some oysters, clamshells that have been turned into Santas, and then tons of cool artists like this guy who had really cool retro art that I love from my childhood. So just checking out things and looking around, there's always something to find, something new. On this day, Julie found a really cool rock shop. She found a sparkly heart that she wanted to get. Alright, at number 8, we have the Pike Place Magic Shop, found in the down under sections of the Pike Place Market. An all-time favorite of mine for childhood memories and just checking it out. They have all sorts of cool little gag gifts, novelty items, and as you'll see, just kind of goof items in general. But they also have memorabilia, pictures of former magicians and stars of the past, and all sorts of unique, just magic-related items. So really just a fun store to check out. And if you're lucky, a lot of times the shop employees will give you a show.
Go ahead and try just if you hold it out.
Oh, this is not, I already know what that's going to do. It's going to be the zap. Come on, Julie. Go for it, Julie.
No, I got too much metal on. No, it'll probably, restart my heart.
Yeah. Got a daily wallet, and it's Costanza level 6. And you see we got some color. We'll shake it out, and we're all empty again. See, we got 3 cups, 3 balls. If you've got 3 balls, you're going to want to see a urologist. That's at least a conversation. So we're going to put him right here. We're going to cover him up. 1 snap, and we're down to 1 ball. I'd like to know the exact date, time, and method of their death. You?
Sure.
All right. So 14 years, 3 days, 4 hours, and 32 minutes.
All right, I'm making it.
Autoerotic asphyxiation, I know.
At number 7, we have the famous Pike Place Fish Market and the famous fish throw. What you'll notice is they're always yelling and talking loudly, so pay attention when you're in this area because they're always working with different pieces of seafood and making sure everyone's staying safe. And also watch out for the monkfish, which we will show in just a minute.
Referred to as a double-tongued fish because it has 2 tongues in its mouth. It's really tricky. If you look close, you can see it.
Okay, me. Cheat day! Cheat day! Woo! Yeah! One more!
At number 6, we have Piroshky Piroshky. No trip to Pike Place Market is ever complete without grabbing a Piroshky for me. They have the best savory Piroshkis I've ever had, and so typically today we got the beef and cheese option, but they also have really good sweets and also vegetarian options if that's something that you're looking for.
Is that for you?
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Drinks down to your bottom right.
Perfect, thank you very much. Which one you want? I haven't had this in so long. Good to see the cruise ship starting up again. Number 5 on the list is going to be Storyville Coffee, and this might be a little bit of a surprise for everyone because we do not have Starbucks in our top 10 list. Part of the reason for that, as you can see, this line is the line to get into the very first Starbucks, which happens to be at Pike Place Market. And it is a cool thing to say you went to the original Pike Place. I just don't think it's worth sitting in this line. As you can see, you'll see a quick look inside the store, nothing too fancy or special. They do have the older logo on quite a few other things in the store. I think almost all of them, actually. If you are wanting to do something with Starbucks, I would recommend going over to the Starbucks Roastery instead. Really cool experience. But Storyville, you actually get this really unique atmosphere and feeling at the market that you just don't get from the Starbucks. So as you can see, getting special little views of the market. Just a really unique, special feel. Coffee is a little pricey, but it is delicious. And as you can see, just really good ambiance all around. They also, if you give them your email address and you're a first-time person to their coffee shop, they give you these free mugs, and they will hit you up with a ton of emails, but we did walk away with 2 free Storyville coffee mugs this day. Alright, I'm going to show you how to get to Storyville Coffee from the main entrance right here. Cool little angle of the market. Alright, at number 4 we have Golden Age Collectables, a store full of sci-fi, pop culture, anything that you can think of kind of nerd culture wise. They had an entire row full of Funko Pops, all sorts of board games. Right here we were looking at a bunch of different scripts for Enter the Dragon, one of my favorite movies of all time, The Dark Knight. Had an entire wall of board games and dice and all sorts of things for playing all sorts of nerdy games, which is always fun to see all the different stuff they have in these stores. And then display case upon display case of all sorts of statues and figurines and memorabilia from my childhood and things that is newer as well that I didn't necessarily recognize. All sorts of old Star Wars figures. And then, of course, you gotta have all the comics. So lots of comics everywhere to look at and take a look at. Did go ahead and walk away with this Boba Fett pop today. One more thing to add to the collection. Was kind of excited about that. Thank you. Have a good day. At number 3, we have one of the germiest tourist attractions around, and that would be the Seattle Gum Wall. Started in the 90s due to concerts and venues that were going on nearby. People started sticking their gum on the walls, and it quickly became a tourist attraction where people take their photos and take a look at everything going on. On really hot days, it can get a little smelly, but overall, not too bad. What you do see is, as time goes on, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So they have cleaned the wall once back in 2015, and they removed over 2,350 pounds of gum when they did that. Took lots and lots of buckets to get that gum, and quickly soon after, all the gum was back, and as you can see, it's back to being a germy, gummy place once again. We had to include the P&W logo for P&W Paths, so there it is for you all to see, and let's keep on going. Number 2 on the list is the cheesiest place around, and that would be Beecher's. Some of the best mac and cheese that you can get in the area, along with tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches as well. It's well worth the look at. This was actually my wife's first time trying Beecher's mac and cheese. It was something that I recently found and fell in love with as well. Much better than when you get it frozen. Getting it fresh from here is amazing. As you can see, as the day goes on, they are making cheese in all different stages, so you get to watch and see the whole process right in front of you. So highly recommend, as the day goes on, stop by a few different times throughout the day and you can see what they're doing with their cheese. But really delicious mac and cheese. Next time I will definitely be trying the grilled cheese as well. Thank you very much. Have a good one. That is so cool. Alright. Julie's actually never had this before, so I'll be curious to see what you think. Super rich. Hey, if you've made it this far into the video, just want to say thank you for watching. My channel is based around the idea of exploring the Pacific Northwest. That includes Seattle and all around this region. I'm always uploading content, so if this is something you're interested in, please think about subscribing. Alright, at number 1 we have exploring the market. When we really thought about what it meant to be the number 1 option in this top 10, it really came down to Pike Place is an entire experience. Every time you go will be unique and a little bit different. There's always something to check out. They have an awesome Asian market as well, which we didn't get to get into today because it was mostly closed down. But just other options like the famous Pike Place chowder, really popular chowder place for all sorts of different types of soups. I'm sure that could have made it into some people's tops lists as well, but just there's always something here. It's an entire experience. I would recommend planning on spending 4 to 6 hours being at the market. So get here early, get here around 8:30, 9 a.m. and stay until you feel like you've gotten your amount that you need out of it. But I would say at least 4 to 6 hours. Our new thing we did today was checking out the Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. And man, it was a surprise actually. We really enjoyed it. It was a good experience. A little bit on the pricey side, but like I said, every time we come to the market, it's a chance to try something new. And well, we did pay $17 for a delicious candied apple. Alright, Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. We got a Snickers caramel apple. Looks pretty good. We're gonna That's really good. Alright, well we pretty much spent the whole day at the market today. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that. Let me know what you think. Give me a like, And let me know what else you'd like to see, or if you'd like to see more videos of our favorite things to do in Seattle, or top 10s, stuff like that. Alright, you guys have a good one. See you in the next video.